can't hear you. What did you just say? Guys, what has Uber concocted now? Seriously, these genius engineers, this genius think tank, these genius executive leaders of Uber have come out with a wonderful feature called quiet mode or quiet preferred, right? Let me tell you something. The money that needs to be spent on the app is working on safety features for the drivers and for the riders, not on these little fly-by-night ideas that don't work and that are yanked weeks or months later. Hi guys, Mario in the house, Ghost Cab in the house, Darius, how are you? So I'm in the category black and SUV. So soon I will be facing this, right? This is just another slap in the face, right? If you're in the SUV or black category, you already know all of these things, right? You already know that if there's baggage or luggage at the airport or a hotel, you know, in that black SUV service, you load it up for them, right? You're working towards a big tip. You're already a pro and you know this. Don't need a reminder saying, hey, like, yes, bags, hint, hint, load them for me, please. But I find this conversation feature, like quiet preferred, I have no clue. I have no clue how these guys spend their millions with Uber, right? Hi, guys. Welcome you. Warwick Price, Safa Vegas here. How's it, brew? How's it, me brew? Cool, cool. Cool to see you guys. Armando Renteria in the house. Ghost Cab. How are you guys? Wishing you a wonderful morning. Tom Young. How long can Morgan Stanley keep up the stocks? Exactly. So I want you guys to comment on this. If there's any black or SUV drivers, this is going to affect me. You know what? We're pro enough to gauge in this category whether the client, the passenger, wants absolute quietness, right? And it's usually, the funny thing is, it's usually the riders that get all chitty chatty and draw the driver into the conversation. The driver knows that he or she needs to be quiet, you know, until spoken to. So I just think this is, again, a poor decision, yet another poor app decision by Uber. Millions spent where they should be putting the money. Hola, buenos dias, Elugio, how are you, Alvarado? Where they should be spending the money on security app features for the drivers and for the riders. But no, they're working on Uber Pro, gold level, diamond level, platinum level, spending millions of dollars on ideas that do not work. They're irrelevant, right? They're completely irrelevant. And then coming up with this. You know, I want to read you, and I'll go into your messages, my friends. Barry Andrews in the house. Yeah, management has to get out of their ivory towers. I have, in my last few videos, I have requested that Dara step down. I know that's a tough question to ask, right? Or a tough demand to make. But I've asked for new management, right? If they want to start pushing this company towards profitability, we need new leaders on the top. And I'm also going to make another video by one of the early investors. He sums it up. It's going to be my next video. He's going to sum it up in 2 sentences, right? What the company needs to do, right? And this is what us drivers have been preaching from day one. It's very, very simple. Terry Kamka, Tampa in the house. Daniel Lupo, how are you, buddy? Toronto in the house. Canada, how are you guys? Awesome to see you. Los Angeles, Shimon Dusowitz, how are you doing, buddy? Awesome. I love it when the people congregate in our house. Every nationality, every city, every zip code, every color, every religion in our house. This is our house, our rideshare house. We invite in ideas. We invite in Uber and Lyft. And I'll tell you something interesting. 2 days ago, I had a reporter in Chicago from a TV station contact me and say, hey, would you be willing to fly up if we flew you up to sit down with Dara K and ask him questions from a driver? I said yes, as long as those questions are unedited and I'm allowed to ask tough questions because I want answers. I will come up. And since then, I haven't heard an answer. Interesting, right? Anyway, so this feature here, again, I don't think it was well thought through. This is already a given that in this SUV and black category, you don't really speak until you are spoken to. You already know that you have to control and ask the question about the temperature. Is the temperature okay for you? Do you want me to cool it down more? No, it's a little bit too cold. Can you bring it up? We already know this. Do we need an app to tell us or guide us where they're spending millions of dollars on? Spend the $1 million on security features, ladies and gentlemen. Have I seen any smart security features by these? No, they're bringing out Uber Pro. They're bringing out temperature preferences. They're bringing out conversational preference, quiet please, or chat please. I mean, and this is like a desperate attempt by Uber to try and get people into the higher paying categories, right? That they actually have to introduce these features that they're hoping that riders will start taking more SUV and black because they have the power to tell the driver what to do. See, again, it's a psychological mind F, just like the Uber Pro, where they say it was built by drivers, tested by drivers. No, it was built by Uber to psychologically influence drivers. We're not stupid, Dara. Come on, who do you hold us for? Do you think a bunch of fools work for your company? We see through this. We see what you're trying to achieve here. It's truly, truly not working. We need new leadership. Tim Olson, how are you, buddy? Sam, Dara's going crazy. I mean, I'm telling you, mark my words, 2 months and the guy is out, right? The guy is out. Now, right now, because the stock is performing so poorly, they're looking for excuses. They're blaming Morgan Stanley. No, they only need to blame one group of people, the people on the top, because their decision style is top to bottom, and whatever is happening right on the top is not working. This is silly, man. This is for children, right? This should be incorporated into a children's electronic game or maybe into Fortnite, right? This is not Uber. Ay, 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 ay. So, you know, there's a great article. I'm gonna include it. It's from TechCrunch. I don't know anybody out here enjoys TechCrunch. I love it. I get a lot of my tech updates there. I was working on this thumbnail last night, putting some thoughts together, and I said, you know what, when I get up, I got back very, very late. I got back at 3 a.m. and I said, I'm going to make a video on this. I see that some of my other colleagues have already made videos, which is great. But this is the way they spin it, right? This is the way they want the press to spin it. So obviously, a company prepares a press release, and then it sends it to Yahoo Finance. It sends it to TechCrunch. It sends it to Forbes. And this is what they want the media to spin. So this is pretty much written by Uber, right? It's just published by TechCrunch. But the quiet mode feature is free and will be available to everyone in the United States tomorrow, but only on Uber Black and Uber SUV premium rides. Users can select quiet, preferred, happy to chat. Shimon Dersiewicz, thank you, my friend. I really appreciate the $5 donation. It says, thanks, Professor, for everything that you do. I love you, brother. Appreciate you so much. And I'm out here and I'm pushing these live shows because I need the public to see that we need new leadership. And Shimon, you deserve a shout out. I appreciate you have in my house. Somebody just said, Loki said, Dara Outdoorski. Yeah, exactly. We need new leadership, my friends. We really do. The public needs to, the investors and the public needs to push for new leadership, right? And I'm going to show you one video just now. I'm going to make a separate video where the early investor sums it up in 2 sentences. It'll blow you away. It's so simple, right? But he's saying it now after the stock is performing poorly. He should have said it from day one. And I don't want to reveal what it is because it's going to be in the next video, but it's about one of the early investors. Shout out to Shimon. Thank you for supporting our house. Julian, how are you? Loki, how are you? Ace Ramon in the house. How are you, buddy? I appreciate you, Ace. Driving Phoenix, how are you, my friend? Exactly. Driving Phoenix. Listen to that. I've never had an issue understanding my customers' needs. Ladies and gentlemen, my friends in our house, Mikasa, Sukasa, we are already pros. We already understand the game. Don't think that the executive branch who has zero knowledge, they've never ever taken a trip and they think now they need to tell us how to use these new app features. We already know the customer's needs. We are the pro of pros. We don't need labels. We don't need a golden label. We don't need a platinum label. We don't need a diamond label. We are already pros that know what the passenger wants and needs, right? Thank you for saying that. This is what I've been preaching all along. And people on top that have never, ever taken a trip, that have never, ever connected with their business, the rideshare business, you would think that the executive leaders on the top would have some knowledge, would have at least driven 20, 50, or 100 passengers. They've done zero. And hence, how can they ever understand what goes on? No, what they do is they have a couple of little think tanks every week. I know that's how these companies work. And they say, hey, I came up with this brilliant idea. What do you think? You as a CEO can only support that idea when you've been in the car and done a few hundred trips and say, guys, I appreciate the idea, but that idea is not going to work. He just hears this new little feature. Oh, this is a great way of getting, this is Dara K speaking right now. This is such an amazing idea, guys. This is how we're going to get drivers into black and SUV. Wow, we're going to introduce this feature. You haven't thought, you haven't understood for 1 second how this business works. It's time to go. I said last time, pick up your pencil, clear out your desk, leave the offices, get in new leadership. And I will keep on preaching that until this guy leaves. So they say the desire for silence might convince more riders to pay for Uber's more expensive vehicle type so they can work, nap, take a call, just relax in the car. We can see that by your body language, folks. We don't need any $1 million app or $1 million feature, right? Here it is, right? This feature there. Temperature, conversation, bags. Don't you think we can see that there's bags? Do you think we need it in an app? Yes, there's bags. We can see it with our own eyes. Do you think the client, the passenger, is going to get into our car and leave his bags behind? They must think we're really stupido. Quiet mode comes as part of a new slate of rider preferences features that users can set up before they hail an Uber Black or SUV, but not while waiting for their ride or while in a car. A bags option lets users signal that they have luggage with them, so the driver knows to pull over somewhere. They can help load them into the trunk. Oh, Lord, we already know that. Thank you for reminding us. The temperature control lets them request the car be warm or cold, so drivers know whether to crank up the air conditioning. We already asked the question in this category, would you enjoy it cooler or would you How do you enjoy the temperature? No, it's fine. 9 times out of 10, they say it's fine. Uber Black drivers are now supposed to wait 15 minutes after arriving before canceling on you, as is a standard with private car services. 15 minutes. They want us to sit around there for 15 minutes. Time is money, folks. We don't get paid for those 15 minutes. Though you'll start to be charged and they'll be compensated after 5 minutes. Plus, they technically can cancel whenever they want. Uber Black riders will get premium phone support like members of Uber Rewards' highest diamond tier. There we go again. Now they have to bring in the diamond tier again, right? They have to include this in their press release. Yeah. Carly, your driver. Thank you. I appreciate that. I say we put Uber in quiet mode for eternity, says Shimon Dusowitz. You're right. We got to give them a little bit of the silent treatment so that they understand, right? This is a joke, guys. I just want to finish this. We're looking to create more differentiation between the premium products and the regular products to encourage more trips. Uber product manager Aidan Gaillard tells me. So the Uber product manager, Aidan, how many trips have you done, buddy? Get into our house and tell us, product manager, how many trips have you done? And if you've done under 20, leave, pack up and leave. Quiet mode in particular is something that people have been asking for a long time, and talkative drivers have been the subject of plenty of comedy sketches. I think quiet mode is going to be a hit, perhaps because I requested that Uber build a quiet ride mode in my December product wish list after suggesting it last July. They have a product wish list, these guys. Oh, who's running this company? The feedback I received from many male readers that there are worse things than having to chat with a friendly driver, and it's rude or dehumanizing to demand they stay silent. I would agree with that, man. But that ignores the fact that women often feel uncomfortable when male drivers insistently talk to them, and it can get scary when it turns into unwanted flirtation, considering the driver is in control. In many cases, riders may feel rude or frightened to reject conversation and ask out loud for quiet. That's why I hope Uber plans to expand this to UberX. They want to bring this to UberX, as well as international markets, though the company had nothing to share on that. Exactly, they had nothing to share. They don't have anything to share because they don't know anything. What Uber's Gaillard did reveal, this guy, this product manager, was that the reaction of Uber Black drivers was overwhelmingly positive because they want to deliver a great experience to their rider, but they don't necessarily know what the rider wants. These guys take a lot of pride in what they do as customer service agents. Buddy, I have no clue who you are interviewing. Maybe you are conducting these interviews in your dreams, right? But okay, if that's what you think, I'll have whatever you're having. 2 doses of that, please. Uber did extensive research of drivers' perceptions in 3 months it took to develop the feature. But due to employment laws, it can actually require that drivers abide by user requests for quiet, though they might. So it would probably deactivate you if the rider said, no, I put it in quiet mode, but he wasn't quiet. Good luck. Good luck, right? Because then if they deactivate me, I'll just say, hey, you know what? The passenger struck up a conversation. The rider struck up wanted to start a chit-chatting. They requested quiet preference, right? But then they opted to talk. And then when I spoke, they deactivated me. Here we go. Given premium rides often cost 2 times the Uber price, UberX price, and over 3 times the Uber pool price, Uber could make a lot of money encouraging upgrades. That's crucial at a time when it's desperate to improve its margins and shrink its losses after a weak IPO last week. I tell you, if you want to increase, again, if you want to increase, Carly, I'm going to get to that, and I have good news. I have good news on that one. If the company wants to increase its margins, I think we can all agree in our house that the passenger, within a 6-month period, should be bumped up 10 plus another 15%, 25%, right? Because their rates are a fraction of taxi rates. They are psychologically, they are used to paying far higher rates. This is just spoiling. This is just cozying up to the passenger. So there has to be a 25, maybe even 30% in the increase for passengers over the next 6 months. That's how you start increasing margins. To try to come out with these little bells and whistles and Christmas tree ideas to entice people to get into higher paying trips. Do you think that the UberX driver is going to fall for this silly trick and he's going to say, hey, I don't really have the money to spend for an SUV or black trip because I always take UberX. But now that they've brought out the quiet feature, I will definitely be getting into an SUV and pay that extra money. Not going to happen, folks. Be real. So capitalism is the problem. Denver Mitch, I want quiet ride while I drive. Obnoxious drunks are the worst. Yeah. Can we demand it? Good point. Can we do the settings that the passenger needs to be quiet? Hey, I have a bunch of drunk people in the car. Can I set it to quiet mode, please? How about that? We want the golden standard. So I have been asked again and again and again, Torsten, start a company. Start a rideshare company that makes sense. Give us something. So I have assembled my team. I do have a good tech team. I have really, really good attorneys, that's for sure. And I mean really good attorneys. And they're also my private clients and friends. And they have, I believe, and I'm going to say this carefully, successfully sued Uber in the past for a lot. I think $20 or $30 million. These are my private clients, they're attorneys. And during a trip, I asked the lead attorney, I said, hey, more and more of my subscribers, of my YouTube friends, of my Lyft and Uber friends have said, push for a company. Now, I can tell you folks, I've already spent a lot of money developing a driver and a passenger app, a whole lot different to the current operation, obviously capitalizing on their mistakes. The big challenge here in any business is you can't go out there, even if I would put $100,000 into the company myself, right? You can't go out with minimal funding. You have to, there's a whole lot of cost to start a company. You have to get the licenses for certain cities. You still, although as my client, I'll still be paying legal costs. You have to have, I believe, an infrastructure where all your drivers become shareholders, right? Have the opportunity to invest into the company so that they're part of the company, like a company built by drivers for the public, something along those lines. I think that would be extremely, extremely successful, right? But, it's in the works. I'm bouncing the idea around with a couple of wealthy investors. I'm bouncing the idea around with my tech team that's been with me since early 2000. I have a great techie team. And it might well be worth a shot, right? But I would make it a little different. I would also incorporate other features for the drivers that give them other opportunities to make money, right? Using their car, right? But within the app, not just strictly concentrating on passengers. And I'm not saying delivering food. No, I don't believe in that. But there are things that are missing, and I don't want to let the cat out of the bag here. there are things that are missing in this Uber app and this Lyft app. You know, we've come up with a lot of good ideas over the years, and they still haven't made their way through to the Uber or the Lyft app. They seem to be spending more money on these features that say, hey, quiet mode, please. So, hey, Carly, thank you. I appreciate it. Brittany Love, hey, love your channel. I love you back, darling. How are you? Have a good day. A little bit overcast here today, Brittany. In LA. Okay, because I'm down to go with you. There we go. That's it. I need warriors. Georgia Rideshare. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Vinny Kaz. I'm not moving to California. You got to come to Cali. The Truth Warrior. I like that one. What's that here? Got to give this guy a timeout. Ooh, what's that crazy message? Yeah. Somebody is hating today. Yeah. This guy needs to go. A new black stepdad. There we go. Good night. I'm actually gonna get rid of this guy. Boop. Bye, hater. Goodbye, hater. Goodbye, hater. Wow. Wow, whatever you said there, good for you, my friend. Las Vegas in the house, Roy Watkins. So how do you feel? And I'm asking my house, how do you feel about this? We start a company, and I'm not saying I'll gladly steer it, gladly be one of the captains of it. But we start a company by the drivers for the public, right? We get insane publicity, folks. Insane, right? We'll have all the YouTubers on board. I'll guarantee you that. All the people that even just put $5, $10, $25 into the company become immediate shareholders, right? And then we use our ideas based on our experiences, and we form a new rideshare company. What do you say? I'm in. I'll gladly. I could say I could comfortably commit $100,000 to that. I wouldn't think twice. I would be all in, all hands on deck. But I would need all the support of all the YouTubers. The press, I know how to handle them. I've already done that for several companies. And then I need the support of all the drivers. We build a company, and maybe I'll announce this soon, right? I'm going to meet one more time with some investors and with my tech team. I have a small tech team in West LA. I'll meet with them and I'll say, what can we do? What can we achieve? I've already spent a lot of money in the past. I have a lot of the code already for the Android system, for the iPhone system that's already been built. But I believe we can make it better, this company. And I also believe we can build something by the drivers for the people. And I like that surge. That's one of my favorite slogans, Nike, just do it. Just do it. Good, let's do it. Edgar Sandoval, he's in. Signo, I'm on the way. Luis Campos, looks like we got to do it, right? Maybe that's our calling. Maybe the universe has said to us, we need to take care of ourselves. We need to start our own company. So if my tech team, anyone on my tech team, you met my main tech guy the other day, Street Teams, Brian Olsen, Professor Olsen, if anyone is listening, Professor Olsen, Brian Olsen, as my head tech guy, if you're listening to this live feed today, I don't know, maybe you're out at the university lecturing, maybe you're working on something right now, but if you are listening, my peeps, my people, Paulo Freire Jr., what's the new name? Very good point. We will come up with a great brand name. My people want a new company. So I say we dedicate Friday, this coming Friday, I dedicate to our house. We'll have a meeting. Or maybe we even have a live feed with Professor Olsen, and we talk about this, giving birth to a new company, because I think the universe is shouting loud, saying, build something by the drivers for the people, not by executives that have no clue and try to manipulate drivers and cozy up to the passenger. Not that formula. We invent an entirely new rideshare formula. I'm in. I am in. Uber 2.0. I love it. You guys are amazing. So we will need a brand, a name for the company. We'll come up with a great name. We'll put the name on the website. And I think we should allow the drivers to have a choice of 5 names. And then we do maybe a survey, right? Where every single one of you, Denver, Mitch, Satanic Botanic, Scene Bobo, Ace Ramon, Tony Slaughter. Tony Slaughter, thank you for that article. I am going to make a video on that. That is an amazing, amazing article you sent. Our house gets to determine the name, right? My main tech guy, Professor Brian Olsen, he has a lot of good names tied down right from the early days. He's secured so many good names. One of the names we owned together and we sold this company for a lot of money was handshake.com. That was a company that I bought, that we built up together, and that we sold for a lot of money. So Brian Olsen knows how to choose good names. I can tell you that. We had another big company that we also sold called Pitch In, where people pitch in ideas to make things happen. It was a funding platform. He came up with that name. We sold it, right? So I'm telling you, I regard the guy a genius as far as names go. And even if he throws out some names, we can let our drivers decide. But this has got to be a company by the drivers for the public, right? And we will go out, we will conduct interviews with media and say, hey, this is how this company started. It started in a live chat room. I like that. I like that. Senebobo, you just got a trip. Go and take care of that client. Off you go. We appreciate you being in the house. Grand ride. I like that. Now, with any name, we have to obviously check if somebody else has trademarks or has that name in a similar business category, because then usually the government says, you know, give us a couple of choices of names. Your first, Signuk, I want to say this correctly, Signuk, Kunuk, I love your name. I'm in and I'll help out in any way you need. I appreciate you. I love you. I appreciate your support. That means the world to me. That's awesome. That's the type of commitment we need. So we got to do this. There's no turning back, right? So I am going to dedicate my Friday. I'm going to look at my Friday schedule. I'm going to rearrange things. I might have 2 private trips in the evening, but I'm going to sit down. Here's my commitment to our house. Thank you, Signuk, Kunuk. I hope I'm saying it correctly. I like the name. That I make a commitment and an oath today is that I'm going to start the ball rolling, and we're going to form a company by the drivers for the public, right? Carly, I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm in and ready. See, it takes messages like this to fire up a room, and we appreciate you, Carly. So I think we need to do a Friday session when I bring in Professor Olsen, and I swear, this guy looks like Gandalf, right? He has the wickedest, biggest beard in the world, and he's a genius, has a genius brain. Troy Flagg, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Carly, thank you, Troy Flagg. We're gonna make this happen. I'm fired up. There's something inside my body. The cells are alive right now. I'm telling you, my hair is standing. I'm getting goosebumps talking about this. I think, not I think, let me rephrase. I know the universe wants us to start a company. Yeah, we will launch before Trip, if they keep on tripping, who knows? Trip might be out there in 2024. We'll beat them to the finishing line. So I just got a cancellation from a private client that I took to a private airport yesterday, the Hawthorne Airport. So, which is cool. That frees up even more time. Guess when this cancellation is for? It's Friday. So I have a private client canceling. This means I've just freed up another 2 hours for our idea. The universe is listening. I love that. I'm fired up, guys. We're going to make this happen. We are going to make this happen. We, the drivers, are going to make this happen. There's no I here. There's a win-win situation here. It's going to be a win for the drivers and a win for the public, right? And I think it's time to shake that tree. Shake that tree. Let all the oranges come down. We're going to make lemon juice. We're going to make orange juice. We're going to shake every single fruit out of that tree, and we are going to get going. I'm so friggin' fired up right now, you have no idea. Our house in the middle of the street. Our house was a castle and a treat. Our house, that is where we used to eat. Tommy's in the house. Exactly. We're going to create our house. Maybe we need to call the company Our House. Our House. Right? Our House, right? Because our house, right, your company. You're in our house. You're in our car. Rick Reviews, love you, buddy. I appreciate you. Go get them, Torsten. We are going to get them collectively. Do you know how much power we have, guys? You haven't even tried to think about this when you put your head on the pillow. Think about this tonight as you lay your head on the pillow. How much power collectively, if everyone gets together, every driver in every zip code, in every city, in every country, right? Whether you're in Tokyo, Japan, whether you're in Copenhagen, Denmark, whether you're in Milano, Italy, whether you are in Madrid, Spain, whether you're in Cape Town, South Africa, whether you're in Dubai, whether you're in Toronto, Canada, whether you're in Denver, Colorado, whether you're in Albuquerque, New Mexico, whether you are in Orlando, Florida, whether you are wherever you are. Do you know how much power we have collectively if we create something in our house where we all on the same page, and suddenly overnight when this thing goes live, whoop, all drivers go there. No more Uber passengers and Lyft passengers get a trip. They have to then come to our house, whatever that company is. We're forcing them there. And they'll understand. Virginia's in the house. Boston's in the house. Exactly. Mikasa Sukasa. Man, you guys motivate the heck out of me. How do you do it? How do you get me so fired up? This is energy, my friend. This is the universe speaking here. This is like the frequency level in this room is off the charts. Listen to me, the frequency. Washington, D.C., that's where I was born, in Georgetown Hospital. My dad was a professor at Georgetown University. Jason Ferris in the house. my city. I may have a strange accent, folks, but I was born here. That's the funny thing. This is by birth an Americano, by accent a South Africano. Get it? We're going to push through the negativity, John Doe. Exactly. We are going to clear out the clouds. We're going to allow the sun to shine through the blue skies again. Amen. Feeling it. I agree with you. John Doe, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it this morning. I truly, truly am. Super exciting stuff. And enough of this like quiet, please. Hey, I have bags. We already know you have bags. You also have bags under your eyes, fool. Oh, Lord. Electricity. We're going to form electricity. Let's build a capital for it. I love 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 it. Giovanni Zuniga, let's build a capital for it. We build our own rideshare capital. Hold on, guys. You know what I'm going to do right now? On behalf of all of you, I'm going to call my main tech guy. I'm going to say, buddy, Friday we have a meeting. That's how we roll.
Hello.
Yellow, Mr. B, Professor Olson in the house. We're live. Let me tell you what my house here, my people, my supporters, you know what they want? They want a new rideshare company. So I ask you kindly, can you set some time aside on Friday so we can discuss this?
Yeah.
You will? I love you for that. Cool. So
Have they signed up for demopromo.com?
I'll put that out there as well. I'll put that out. So from what I'm getting here, everyone, and I'm talking 99.9% of the people are sick and tired of the current status with Uber and Lyft and are desperate for something new. So we need to rally our troops, get together on Friday. And I think we have a lot to discuss.
Okay.
We need a name. We already have a lot of the software. We'll meet with the attorneys. And then it's pretty much, you know, I would say buy the drivers for the public, like a company where all the drivers can participate, all feel like they're invested into something new, that they have some ownership in something new. Do you know what I mean? Versus being constantly told what they have to do and have no say in the matter. So I think we shake the tree. What do you say, Brian?
Sounds great.
Okay, I appreciate it. I'm not going to hold you up. I know you're busy. I'm going to get back.
Friday it is.
Friday it is. You heard it. Say it loud, baby. Say it loud.
Friday it is.
Friday it is. That's my man. Thank you, buddy. That's how we do it. That's how we roll. Friday, he's given me a meeting. Let Friday roll around. This is the start of something amazing. Tim Olson, I'm with you. Yes, I'm fired up, dude. I swear to God, if you guys could see my hair, if you guys could see my whole body is like chill. Like, lock and load, baby. We're going to lock and load. Senebobo says, be careful. Deadpool. Goosebumps. You know the word be careful. I've been in some of the craziest situations in South Africa. Shot at, machine gun fired at, and I'm still standing. If a cat has 9 lives, I've had 13 lives. So if I tell you, I don't live in fear. I've been confronted with fear as close as it could be, my friends. Couldn't have been any closer. And when you come out the other side, and if you say that a cat had 9 lives and that I've lived 13 lives, I've already lived, right? So what do I have to lose? I don't have to live in fear. I say we go for it. I say we get into our own steering wheel, we get into our own car, and we drive this baby forward. That's what we're going to do. So there's obviously, this is where we set the intention today. Today is the day in this live feed. We've set the intention. We've created the why. We know why we are doing this. We know why we need a new company. We know why we need to rally together. We know why the other companies are not working, because they're not working for us, right? So we have the why. We already have the intent, the intention of a new company. It's set right here in this room, right? There we go. See the electricity, J-Beats? We've already plugged in. We have plugged in, my friends. I can tell you that. We've plugged in. We've got electricity flowing. I need to meet with my tech team. I need to meet with a legal team. And the way I want the legal team to set this up is that everyone that somehow participates in this new company is invested, right? And not like Uber, right? Pre-IPO, they dangle a couple of little share offers to you. So I have somebody from Trip trying to contact me right now. You're too late. You're too late. This guy from Trip just texted me. You're too late. So what we do is I'll get the meeting with the tech team, which is super crucial. How this baby works, what features it will have, how we're different, how we don't make the stupid mistakes that these guys have made, that the legal team forms an identity where we are all represented, Sorry, there's no such word as represented. My coffee's just kicking in. But I'm willing to admit to my faults when I screw up. I think that's an important part of who we are. Then the other thing we need to do is we need to go out and create a funding platform, right? So that the people that participate immediately, and I'm not just talking investors, but even drivers, you and I, whether you UberX, whether you Excel, whether the SUV, that we have a part and a share from the word go in this company, and that we can honestly tell the media it was built by the drivers for the public. And I want you guys, Peter Müller, who is behind Trip? I know who's behind Trip. I've run a background check on the guy behind Trip, and I don't want to elaborate further than that. That's it. I check people out before I remotely do business with them. Let's just leave it at that. I don't want to elaborate any further than that. Integrity. Thank you. Leonard says it's called integrity. Rideshare 411 says, let's do it. Rideshare 411, get ready to make your new videos for our new company. Get ready. Get ready. Yes, a transparent funding platform. Thank you, Sene Bobo. Very, very important what this person just said, Sene, is that we have a transparent funding platform. Not like those guys that were raising money for that homeless guy. Remember, they raised 400,000, and this homeless guy was part of this illegal fundraising scheme. Hell no. We're going to have transparency with the funding, transparency how the company is set up, And from the word go, speak the truth. Don't shove all those skeletons in a closet like Travis did, and then they start coming out. And then they start coming out. And another lawsuit. And another lawsuit. All we've been doing, us drivers, is paying for their lawsuits. And a great brand name, and we get the sucker viral, like John Doe says. And here's our commitment. Very, very important. We are not putting money into autonomous cars. This is by real human drivers for the real human public. Absolutely no to autonomous cars. It doesn't even appear in our mission statement. You know why? Because we don't have to. There are enough other verticals that you can integrate later that you don't have to push autonomous cars. I'm telling you right now. One of the biggest one of them is parcels and freight. Just moving items around. The amount of times I've used my Cadillac or my BMW to move cargo around, and I got paid very, very well for moving a couple of items from A to B, from Calabasas to Beverly Hills, or from Hidden Hills to LAX, right? So cargo or smaller items, smaller parcels will be an integral part of our business plan. And I'm not talking food. I'm not going to force anyone to go and pick up food at McDonald's or whatever, or at Burger King, and deliver it down the road for a few dollars. That's not what our business stands for. No. And the help center, I hear you, because please keep the help center in the United States so we can keep jobs here. Amen to that. Who's for that? I'm for that. I like that, buddy. That, you see, these are the brilliant contributions you get by real drivers. We're in, Zignuk. I'm in with you. GPS. Gregory Vincent. Yes. That word yes. Yes means yes. Positive. A decision has been made. Yes. There's no negativity. There's no no's. Only yeses. And I can also tell you something. I will call upon my ex-wife, who is a brilliant programmer in AI, artificial intelligence. I know somehow she fits into this. She has designed AI for many, many companies, big companies. She's also the mother of my two wonderful boys, and I have a great relationship with her. In fact, she invited me over yesterday for dinner with my kids. So I'm going to ask her at the dinner table next time, say, hey, our house needs your services, your artificial intelligence services. We must all share the load, the good, bad, and the ugly. Yeah. So the decisions the drivers make, the company the drivers build, what we're saying, if I hear you correctly, we take responsibility for everything. I agree. And we're transparent from the word go. We cannot shove skeletons in the closet. That's the biggest mistake that Travis did, is he just went forward, skeleton in this closet, skeleton in this closet, skeleton in this closet, and later on they came out. Can't happen. I'm tired of giving 50 or 60% of what I make to Uber and Lyft. I'm tired too, sick and tired of it. This is one of the reasons I did go out and get my TCP, my transport charter permit. That's one of the reasons why I've been pushing that idea in my house, is that you become an independent, right? And an independent driver, your own driver, where 100% of your proceeds go into your mandatory dash cams. Interesting one, very interesting one. We are in the end game now. Woo-hoo-hoo! We're in the Endgame, baby. I wish I had my Thanos arm. Have you guys seen my Thanos army? That's too funny. I've had so much fun. My kids love it. I put my mask on and my thing, and I had knocked on the house. Thanos is here. I'm like, what? Love and light with you. Yeah, good attorneys are important, because I tell you, can you imagine how Uber and Lyft will start attacking us? Can you just imagine? I like that, Tommy. Also, we offer some kind of positive motivation and moral etiquette to drivers. Very well said. Very important. It's like you show up with good moral values, you show up with integrity, and we always put our best foot forward as a driver and expect the same from a passenger. I might need bodyguards. You guys don't know me, man. I am my own bodyguard. I'm not saying that very lightly. You know, been there, done that. There's very little I fear. I've just seen too much in my life as far as that goes. So we don't need bodyguards. We are who we are. We show up and we do, you know. And if the universe has other intentions in mind for us, so shall it be. But we don't need to walk around in fear. I will not. I'm not going to ever walk around with any bodyguards. I can tell you that. Never have. Still alive. Would be cool if we had some of the 5 time stones. That would be cool. That I'll take all day long. Only positive thoughts. That's it. Gotta ride this frequency, folks. Gotta collaborate our minds. There's just way too much intelligence in this room. There's just way too much motivation in this room and around the world to pursue a new goal, to strive for a better company. Truly is. There truly is. There are so many possible synergies out there. People that you know, people that I know that can somehow fit into this big 10,000 puzzle piece. There's so many alliances that we can make with companies. I know that drivers know people. It's called vitamin C, vitamin contacts, right? It's one of the biggest assets you can have in life is contacts, good contacts. And when the time comes, you call upon them. The vibe is off the charts. It is. I'm still feeling it. I'm just rolling with it. I'm just enjoying it. I'm just bathing in it. It's just enjoying the vibe, guys. Letting it sink in that this is becoming reality. It's a calling. Hello? Speaking. How are you? Okay, we have... Introduce yourself, my friend.
Yes, I'm Tony Slaughter. I'm from the DCA. I'm from the DC area.
Tony Slaughter in the house. Thank you so much for your email, man. What a great article. 24 pages, right?
Yes, sir. I'm going to actually read some more of it, but I'm actually going to speak with the lady. I sent her an email. She sent me a tenant, and I told her I was an Uber driver for almost 2 years. I got over 4,600 rides.
Cool.
And what I'm going to do is I'm trying to lay the groundwork so that we could, as drivers, make money by forcing Uber to pay.
Excellent.
It's crazy. So what I want to do is I was thinking of some ideas like starting a credit union
Okay.
for just drivers of Uber and Lyft, and then we could go from there. We could start buying each other out of each other's car payments and paying each other's bills. We just hold each other up, and then we come back stronger, and then we can start protesting more. That way they can't deactivate us, and we're left out in the cold.
I love it. I love it.
They tell us in network marketing, teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, we just keep going, and I'm just out here attempting to do the right thing by the other drivers, and even though other drivers might act dishonorably, I got to do my part and hold up my honor. Yeah,
we have to. I love that. You got to hold up your part and do your honor. And now the person that you're meeting with, she's a professor at Georgetown University.
Correct. Yes, sir. She does something with economic development.
Okay.
Since I started doing Uber, I started taking a hit on my rating, and I think what it is, a lot of pool riders are vindictive or whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy me a blood alcohol track. That way I can test out my blood alcohol level.
Nice.
Go to my iPhone.
Nice.
So that if a customer lies to get a free ride, then what I can do is have that blood alcohol level on, so they don't try to make faulty claims and get me deactivated.
Exactly. And then do kindly pass on my phone number to her if she needs any input. Be free to call me in, or if I can support you in any way, I'll gladly do that.
Yeah. Another thing, what I could do is I could give her more information for you. I'm working this thing until July. I'm going to be out of the country from 25 July. Till 15 August, I will be in Europe and in the Near East.
Okay.
So, I'm working hard because I have a lot of debt due to Uber.
Okay.
Since I've been driving, Uber has cut rates so much, and I've pumped a lot of money into my own personal ventures.
Okay.
So that if Uber ever cuts me off, me and my partner, we can get, we still have money to work off of. But
yeah.
I'm just working smart out here. But
awesome.
I can pass it down. What I'm doing also is I'm working with my local representative. I told him some of the dirty deeds that Uber is doing, like getting us to essentially free lobbyists.
Correct.
Whenever the bill comes through. And then another thing is, right after the protest, I was saying, how happy are you driving for Uber? Even though I struck out that over 24 hours, I put that I was happy, because what you never want to do is telegraph your move. I'm sure you know that as a boxer.
Yeah.
Never telegraph your move.
Exactly.
Because then they can see what's coming.
Exactly.
But yeah,
cool.
I'm down with some kind of compensation. I mean, this new trip, well, not trip company, but this new trip share company is a genius idea. And what we could also do is we can enlist the help of Harvardtide, where it's like an advertising application.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Trip, TRYP? Are you talking about them?
No. I mean, Trip is in, we're offering Trip.
Oh, Trips, yeah, because the other one, I don't know. I wouldn't get too excited about that other company. Just my gut feeling.
It's the strip club mentality.
Cool. Hey, I'm gonna reach out to you privately, so we'll have a one-on-one phone call, because I do want to make a video about that awesome 24-page article. Still want to pick your brain a bit, but right now we're alive and kicking, and the energy level in this room is so high. I just want to keep on riding it. Okay.
Yeah, it's time to start kicking some ass.
Yeah.
This guy Dara is a shifty guy.
Yeah, he's a Slim Shady. He's a Slim Shady, and we're gonna get rid of him. Okay, my friend. Appreciate you being part of the live stream. I really do. I really appreciate the call in. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thanks for taking my call.
Thank you, buddy. You have a fantastic day. Bye-bye. That was Tony Slaughter in the house. been sending me great articles, great information. I get that daily from drivers. I do read it. I read every email, I read every text. And we're very happy that he could actually make it and be part of our live feed. Journey with Jordan's in the house. How are you today, my friend? Sorry, is this your top fleet driver or something? I'm not sure what you mean. If you could elaborate on that. Brittany Love, how are you? Cool. So Samble says $2,000 per car for first 2,000 cars, car spot in each state. In 50 states, that's 200 million capital, no deactivation. I love it. How's that? Good. Great formula you have there, Sam. I like your math. I like it. But that money, you know, we need to all be part of this new company. We need to all be invested in this new company. Riding the wave, Alvins. Yes, we are riding a big wave today. We're riding the pipeline and we're staying on the board, and it's beautiful. The wave is beautiful. The weather is beautiful. We are riding that wave towards the beach. When we hit the beach, we're going to chill. It's going to be a good day. Oh, sorry, Journey with Jordan. I misunderstood your question. I was wondering if the caller was a driver in your fleet. No, the caller was from Maryland, from Washington, D.C., my birth city. My guys are, I tell you, they're up early, man, 5, 6 a.m., most of them, capitalizing on the first early morning runs. Yesterday, I also revealed one of my top LA tips. I think it needed to be shared, a way of getting in and out the airport faster so that you free up time, make more money, keep your clients happy, satisfied, get to the passenger faster. So I shared a big tip yesterday in LA, and I truly don't care if a few entitled people thought that that was letting the cat out of the bag. You don't own that land, you don't own that street, you don't own that highway, and everybody should have a fair, equal shot at it. Today, the topic that I started off with was this another silly little idea where they spend millions of dollars on this quiet, this quiet feature, you know, quiet please or happy to chat. I don't know how these guys, these designers, this think tank, this product manager of Uber works. This is silly stuff, man. You know what you need to do, product manager at Uber? You need to work on safety features for drivers and passengers. These little gimmickies, these little fun little Christmas ideas you can leave for later, right? Concentrate on the real stuff, safety first. Philadelphia in the house, Philly, rideshare helper. Yeah, what are your thoughts on the ex-Somali warlord driving for Uber? Look, if you ran a background check on that guy in Somalia, obviously red flag, red flag, red flag. He probably is in the United States, maybe playing by the book. Nothing showed up on his background. Could possibly be, right? But somebody exposed him in the media, said, hey, although this guy probably passed the DMV check, although this guy probably passed a 50-state US check, back in Somalia, let me tell you about this guy and who he is, right? If Uber finds out that this person was truly a warlord from Somalia and did those things, chop him, let him go, let him walk, right? No time for that guy. No time for that person at all. Should not be on the platform, right? It doesn't mean that your past is erased and you escape to a country and you think now you can start all over again, right? You're not going to get away with that shit that you did over there, those atrocities that you did in Somalia, Firstly, you're not going to get away with it here in the United States. So you can't pull that crap here, right? But the one thing I can tell you is, as far as the image, as far as Uber and the image goes, if they were to keep this guy on the driving platform, this Somalian warlord, if he indeed was involved in some deaths or crimes or whatever the case may be, it's not doing you well, Uber. You need to chop it, right? So that's my take on that. And again, you probably couldn't fault Uber for nothing showing up, because this guy's in the US system and there's no red flag showing up. In another country, the guy may have had 100 red flags. But the bottom line is, someone brought it to the attention of who this character is, what he did back in Somalia. At that point, Uber has a big, big problem, a big PR problem, a media problem. And they have to make a decision. If I'm the leader of Uber, I chop the guy. He's out. Maybe he was cleared by the State Department. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think the State Department is going to look into, do a in-depth investigation into his affairs in Somalia, right? Maybe he fled the country and was seeking asylum. I don't know. Michael Hermida, New York City in the house. Alien, Philly here. I like the name, Alien. Philadelphia. Could you just have a shout out what city we're from? Calabasas, Los Angeles, that's me. Who else? Alhambra. Ali Hamza, Ibrahim, how are you, my friend? Alhambra in the house. Austin, Texas, baby. Miami, Florida. Welcome. San Diego. Tommy. The OC, Richie, Orange County, right? My neighbors, San Diego, Orange County. Lovely. And Alhambra, all my neighbors. Washington, D.C. in the house. Jason Ferris, Hidden Hills. Hey, Hidden Hills, I'll be there later if I find you there. Sup? Let's see. San Jose, California in the house. Washington, D.C., Elvins. Delvic Tilly, Miami. Wilmington, Mario. Van Nuys, California. Edgar Sandoval. Hollywood, California. Diane Tatum, welcome. Anaheim, California. Ram Jam Ram. What's up from Minneapolis? Judah. San Pedro in the house. John Doe. Costa Mesa in the house. Richie. Stockton, California. Russell. On Point. Riverside. Inland Empire in the house. Rob R. What's up? Newport in the house. Boise, Idaho. Jose Drive for you, Idaho. I love it. Killing Green. Woodland Hills, California. Vegas. Roy Watkins. Rafael Bilanco. Where are you from, buddy? Mina Danielle. Bell Gardens. John Doe. Crum Sultan, Washington, D.C., Rialto, California, Easy Fix, awesome. Russia, we welcome you. Sene Bobo, how are you? Where? St. Petersburg, Moscow, Novograd Volynsky. Where are you from, my friend? Seattle in the house, David Moran. Corona, California, On Point. Antarctica. Good luck driving in Antarctica. Satan Botanic, a little bit of humor there. And he's riding around on his sled in the Antarctica with Uber. Giovanna Suniga. Mars. Good luck driving there, buddy. Great Falls, Montana. Lindell. Sarah Suchi, Kurdistan. Interesting. Tim Olson, Minneapolis. Denver. Rideshare with Bearded Daddy. Truth Warrior, Columbus, Ohio. Awesome. Rafael Blanco, Los Angeles. How are you? Tucson, Arizona. Leonard Ligoki. Singno Kunuk from Los Angeles. Yeah, we got to meet up in LA. Have a coffee together, Signok. I love it. He's got the monopoly on the Antarctica market. Good. I love humor in my house. Our house, mi casa, su casa. We always welcome humor in our house. Peter Müller aus der Schweiz, Switzerland. Wie geht es heute, Peter Müller? You must be like 9 hours ahead right now. Lexington, Kentucky, Steve White. Brittany Love, the Truth Warrior. Yes, I know where Kurdistan is. The world is our house. Inland Empire, Jason. Transylvania. I love it. The vampires are out. Transylvania. Take rideshare back. TRB, take rideshare back. I like it. 7:35 p.m. Peter Müller, yeah. What part in Switzerland, Peter? Wo bist du in der Schweiz? Duluth. Jenna Jones, Duluth, shout out to you. Hi y'all, how are you back? In Zurich. Peter Müller is in Zurich, and it's 7:35 p.m. there. Shout out to Peter Müller. So guys, I gotta go. It's been over an hour already. Oh yeah, I remember he studied in Zurich, Ace Ramon. Great. Liverpool, UK, Jeff Edwards, Liverpool, baby, in the final against Tottenham. Congratulations on your win over Barcelona. Not in my wildest dreams would I have thought that Liverpool could pull off a 4-0 against Barcelona. Unbelievable. Robar, Gomarangan. Where is that? Trip is live in Antarctica. Yes, they have. They're very live in Antarctica. You got it. I'm in. Just text me. Clarksboro, New Jersey. Awesome. Richard Carragson, nice to have you in the house. Robar, guten Morgen. Yeah, guten Morgen. Wie geht es? How are you? Cool. Nice, man. We got some good stuff today. Started off with this quiet feature, this quiet setting, and we were not quiet today. Quite the opposite. We were loud. We were very vocal today, everyone. I like it. They could not keep us in the quiet mode today. Dennis Gorelli, what's all going on? We're having a lot of fun here, my friend. Welcome to the party. Welcome to our house. We're having a huge party here. I need 50. Ram Jam Ram's given me many. Appreciate you. I need 50 and I'm out, ready to take my photograph. Whoop, whoop, whoop. The goat. I like it. We've got a lot of animals going on there. Look at that. Look at that happy family of animals. We have goats, we have horses, we have tigers, we have cats. We have Foxen, Loxen. Hearts and John Doe, thank you, my friend. Love to you all as well. This is, look, I got to take a picture of all those animals because this reminds me of Africa. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Boom. Look at that, guys. Look at all those little cute little animals there. Ponies, tigers, horses, peace signs, love signs, thumbs up signs. Fantastic. Oh, I like the ones with the shades. Time, the time glass, the time is ticking. I like it, I like it. James Campbell in the house. I bless the rains down in Africa. I bless the rains down in Africa. Yes, we bless everyone in Africa. Great country. Great. Let me tell you, I've lived there for 15 years. Africa is an awesome country. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Felix. Bakoima in the house. Thank you to everyone. Truly, truly appreciate you guys. I really do. M. Schrimmer, where am I from, mate? I was born in Washington, D.C. I grew up in Europe and South Africa, 17 years each toto. And I've been in the United States since 2000 again. Came back to my birth country. Little background. Africa isn't a country. Africa is a continent. I'm sorry. I didn't say country. I apologize. Africa is a continent. Namibia is a country. Mozambique is a country. Kenya is a country. Tanzania is a country. South Africa is a country. Ghana is a country. Egypt is a country. Morocco is a country. All part of the African continent. I was just corrected, and you are 100% right, Ahmed. I sounded Aussie to you? Yeah, it's hard sometimes to tell a New Zealander, an Aussie, and a South African apart. Polish, Lebanese, M. Schrimmer. Awesome. A lot of Lebanese people in South Africa. It's hard to tell that accent apart sometimes. I think the British accent is pretty easy to tell. The British accent. Tommy, hit us with a great name. Text me. Don't put it out there so somebody may steal. The GOAT, greatest of all time. Polish. Polski. Where? From Warsaw, Krakow. Which part of Poland are you from, man? I've been there several times to Poland. Beautiful, beautiful city. Beautiful country, sorry, and beautiful cities. Money, money, money isn't funny in the rideshare world. Zebra. South Africans know how to pronounce zebra correctly. Some say zebra, we say zebra. Zebras. Flo Kunle, I'm ready for the sales and marketing for the new company. Flo's in the house. I love Flo. You send me the nicest Christmas messages. Love you, buddy. What a beautiful family you have, Flo. It made me this amazing video once. I won't forget. I know names. I remember people. There might be thousands and thousands of people, but I know who you are, my friend. And yes, sales and marketing for the new company. You're in. I'm excited. I'm excited. Goat rideshare. Oh, goat rideshare. Woo! Love you back, Flo. You have a beautiful, beautiful family. I can tell you that. I can just feel the vibrations through those videos that he makes. This guy has an amazing, wonderful family, and you should be proud. Goat rideshare. Greatest of all time rideshare. Goat. Drive with Goat. We will get you there. Goat will get you there. Uber Safari. I love it. Let's go on an Uber Safari. Just hope that the lions, the leopards, the cheetahs don't eat ya. Because Africa is wild, my friends. You can't just go walking around in some of the areas. It's wild. Columbus, Ohio's in the house. Forget about that record contract, Tommy. Ain't gonna happen. I'm just gonna sing in the shower and get my 25 seconds here on my live streams. Kingston, Jamaica, Bob Marley country. I like Goat Ride. I like it too. I like it too. I really do. It's growing on me. Goat rideshare. We're not bad like Uber. Oh my God, the level of humor today is off the charts. Goat rideshare. We're not bad like Uber. I love it. I love it. I love it. Enjoy the silence. Depeche Mode. I watched them in LA. Oh, legendary band. Love Depeche Mode. Enjoy the silence. Goat. I can't show that message, and you know why, right? Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Guys, no need for profanities or whatever. Just keep it clean. So sorry, man. You don't have to be sorry. I understand. It's all good, my friend. With you. Nothing can destroy our frequency today. So I'm 100% with you, the Goat. But you've brought a great name into this room. I have a great t-shirt. I have a t-shirt that says Goat. Maybe I should wear it in the next one. Got so excited. And you're entitled to get excited. I'm not judging you, Goat. I just couldn't green light that message. But I'm 100% with the Goat. Curry goat is very delicious. I think I would try that if it's super spicy. What's for breakfast? What's for breakfast? Tomorrow morning, or what was for breakfast this morning? Robber. Money, money, money isn't funny in the rideshare world. Yeah, we need to see more of that money. And by the way, that leads me, thank you, Robbar. I really appreciate you. Shout out to Robbar. Thank you. Which leads me to one of my next videos where one of the early investors, right? One of the early investors of Uber, what's the guy's name? His name's Mike Walsh. I want to play a short sound bite that this guy just recently said in an interview. A short, look at that. Wow, kiwis, apples, strawberries. That's going to be my breakfast. Now you got me hungry. Avocados. Oh, I love avocados. So anyway, Mike Walsh, I got to make a video of this. He has like 2 little 60-second sound bite, which could resolve everything for Uber and make them profitable. But I asked Mike Walsh, why do you say this now? Why do you say it now that your stock is behaving like crap? He comes out and makes the statement. I got to show you cash, cashish, dineros, ruble, euros, dollars, Aussie dollars. We'll take them all. You guys will be blown away. One of the early investors in Uber comes out now with a statement as his stock is performing poorly. I asked this guy, Mike Walsh, why didn't you say what you said right from the word go? So it puzzles me how this guy, Mike Walsh, suddenly comes out trying to save his stock price and then makes the statement. You guys are going to hear this in one of my future videos. It's going to be short, right? It's going to be short. Did you guys know that Beyonce was an early investor of Uber? Yes, I do. And Beyonce, we'll take your money. We'll take your money. You and Jay-Z can contribute a healthy amount to a new company that'll work, where you don't have corporate greed, where you do have the best interest in mind for the driver and the rider, and Wall Street doesn't dictate. So yeah, Beyonce, we'll take your money. If you're listening in Beyonce, if you're listening in Jay-Z, we'll take your money for the new company. Good morning, Inland Empire Salvi rideshare driver. Good morning. Rob, Arizona. Goat, where's your mind today? Brittany, love back, sweetie. Appreciate you. I really do. Glad you're in our house, Brittany. We've got a good house, guys. We've got a great house. We've got great ideas. We've got great synergies. We have mutual respect in our house. Brittany, thank you. I appreciate your wonderful contribution. Always means the world to me. She deserves the shout out. Prince Kemp, Uber should allow in the app to put a portion of earnings to buy stocks at 15%. Okay. How about we use that feature in our new company? Where are you getting all of your information? Who is that question? Is that for me, Rob R? I'm not sure. Mark Cuban is laughing at Uber and Lyft. Yeah, Mark Cuban also came out. I read that. Woohoo! Oh, where am I getting all my information? It's out there. Mark, when will we get it off the ground? We're gonna look. We have a meeting on Friday. I made a call during the live session to the tech guy that runs my tech division, because I do build other stuff. I'm not just doing rideshare, folks, right? I do ship products worldwide. I do have a couple of other companies that I run, right? So, but I can tell you that my passion, my drive, my calling is to make a change in rideshare. That's my calling. You know, you got to have a big why, a big motivation. Journey with Jordan. Love you, bro. Appreciate you. Keep the good comments coming. Keep the humor coming. Brittany, thank you. There's a lot of information out there, guys. If you jump on Google daily, there's hundreds and hundreds of articles. You just have to navigate through all that news, that daily news. You got to pick out information that is relevant, right? Information that can change things. This here, this quiet mode, is just as stupid as the Olympic Games, the gold, the diamond, and the platinum, the Uber Pro thing that they introduced. Just as dumb. The dumbest ideas by product managers up at Uber that have never, ever driven. These guys call themselves executive and product managers, yet have they done 100 or 200 trips? No. But they come up with these fancy schwancy ideas that don't fly and that cost millions and millions and millions of dollars. They should be spending that money on security right now. I challenge the product manager. I challenge Dara. I challenge the executive team. Instead of showing us these little silly little things you're developing at your offices, why don't you show us some cool security features that keep drivers safe, that keep passengers safe? Yeah, come up with some stuff in the app, guys. Safety. No, they'd rather, they mute. Says a lot, right? They mute to our ideas. They mute. They like it to be quiet. They don't like it when drivers speak up. They don't like these type of live feeds. I can tell you that, because we're actually connecting with the public. They don't like that. They really don't like that. No. Journey with Jordan says Uber has no right to control driver free speech in their own freaking vehicles. Correct. They cannot control free speech. Yep. Yeah, 911 emergency button floating on the screen. There we go. Simple, good, clean idea. Quiet mode is an employer-controlled rule. We're not their employees. There we go. Love it. Said it right there. I agree with that statement. Ray Griffin just emailed me. He says, I'm watching your video live right now. You know my skills. Let me know how I can help. Ray, cool. I appreciate that. Collective input. Mark Wynn says, they took away the total number of rides I have done. I searched yes for my total rides, no dice, and to start with points rather than money. Come on, says Mark. Correct. Correct. They're just forcing you to do silly things. Who wants to go to the Olympic Games of Uber and get a gold medal or a diamond medal or a platinum medal? I'm not going to race against my brothers and sisters. This is not a competition. We're not at the Olympic Games, folks. And then the biggest lie of all, the biggest lie of all, because they just can't be truthful, is it was built by drivers and tested by drivers. No, it wasn't, Uber. It was built by Uber and drivers being manipulated. That would be the more accurate statement. Problem is, the big problem, the big epidemic that Uber has is that they cannot tell the truth, right? They're coming with an untruth. They're coming from a point, from a lie, right? Cannot make statements like that in your app. You cannot publish statements like that, because that's the frequency you set, is a lie, is an untruth, right? You've got to be truthful. It was developed by Uber, and we're testing it on the drivers. To say it was built by the drivers, tested by the drivers, is a lie. So you push lie after lie after lie. You tell the people to stay quiet, please. It's not going to fly, man. You guys at executive and board level all need to get in your car, download your driver app, and do 100 trips right now, and then come back and talk, so that you can be part of this house. You're not part of our house if you are designing and spending millions of dollars on things and you haven't even driven. You don't even know what happens on street level. Capiche? So yeah, Rob R., that's the video I'm going to make. Exactly. A happy, well-fed driver is a better performing driver. Yeah, but this guy's an early investor. Why is he saying it now? Why is he saying that when his stock is behaving? He's an early investor. Why is he making this video now? Why didn't he do this 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago and just treat them the way he speaks? Why now? Right? His investment is at stake. Exactly. Now they're getting all frightened and scared and trying to make all these wrongs right. We've already lost the respect for Uber executive. We have lost it. You can't read it, and every media outlet is reporting it. Every newspaper outlet is reporting on the unhappiness of the driver, the strikes on the driver, the picket lines. We have lost the respect of the executives at Uber, and they need to go. Pick up your pencils, clear out the desk, and go. Bring in a fresh new team that knows about rideshare. Not this willy-nilly $1 million spending random crap that they bring out. It frustrates the crap out of me. Uber's motto, drivers shut up and drive. Yep, that sums it up right there. Tommy, you summed it up. That's their motto. But no, it's slapping them straight through the face. They're getting the wake-up call now. They're drinking their coffee. I drive. Yes, Leonardo, I drive 70% private trips on my TCP, right? Private clients, well-paying clients. Last night, I made $280. What? For about 2 hours work? And then I do about 30% of it, I do Uber and Lyft. And I'd say out of the 30% Uber and Lyft, I would say I do about 20% SUV and Lux, and about 10% Lyft SUV. That's my percentage breakup. 70, 20, 10 at the moment. Is there an Uber Illuminati? I don't know. Maybe there is. Maybe there is, James Campbell. Maybe there is. We're going to shake it up. We decided today we're going to shake it up. And when we have our ducks in a row, when we have a web page, when we can enroll drivers, when we've spoken to the attorneys, when we've had meetings with the tech team, we're going to shake it up. And Uber is going to see there's a movement. And I am so excited about that. I am so excited about that. GOAT rideshare, greatest of all time. because it's bad for Uber. Mario Cedillo, hi buddy. My vehicle mechanic, the best in the West, Ruben, he's down at 2545 Lincoln. He's on the corner of Lincoln Boulevard and Ocean Park Boulevard in Santa Monica. That's my boy, Ruben. Go and hit up Ruben and Nicholas. Made a video about them. I've put one of my previous videos. I made a video in the workshop with my mechanics live. They're on 2545 Lincoln, I believe they are. They are literally right on the corner of Ocean Park Boulevard and Lincoln Boulevard, right next to the gas station. You'll see some of my cars. In fact, you'll see my Uber and Lyft truck right there if you drive past it, because they installed cameras and they're installing a tow hitch. Rick Reviews, there it is, Lincoln Auto Electric. You go down there and you say, Ruben, Torsten sent me. And the other place I do a lot of the repairs at is at Ventura and Tahunga with Michael, one of my partners, one of my business partners. Sometimes you'll see my cars down there as well. You're welcome, Mario. You're welcome. Tell him, here. This is the guy's name. You ask him about Torsten. Just ask him who Torsten is. Let him tell you. Get a little testimonial from him. Dave might have gone down there. Yeah, Dave, the Uber slave. Exactly. No one is going to tell me to be quiet in my own vehicle. Henry Dogan. With you. Amen. Thank you. Yes, Tim Olson, you're right. I like it. I love it. I love it. You guys really, you always put a smile on my face. I appreciate you. We are Braveheart, all of us. I think we're all brave enough to make a change. Go Ori. I like it. My friends, truly let it sink in. Beautiful moment for me, a very special day for me. I tell you why. Because I heard it loud and clear. The threshold has been reached by many drivers, and drivers are calling for a new company by the drivers for the people. And the amount of input in our house, the frequency level, the energy level, the vibe level is off the charts. It's off the charts. I can tell you that. I'm a firm believer of energy levels, and the frequency we raise today in our house. That's why I tell you it's a special day, because this definitely was a calling by the universe. And the fact that I got a meeting on Friday to move this idea forward, and I said in an earlier, 1 minute earlier, I said I have a client on Friday. I might have to rearrange things to make that meeting happen. And then a minute later, that client cancels. Private client. That Friday, client canceled and freed up that time for me. Straight an answer from above, my friends. I love this word goat. I just love it. I need to go and get a goat t-shirt and wear it next time. I love it. A recap. Bay Benton. Wow, he wants a quick recap. Sure. I'll give you a recap. So we're 1 hour, 45 minutes into the stream. If I have to give Mr. B. Banton a quick recap, we briefly spoke about another feature that Uber launched for SUV in the black category with the hopes to drive passengers into this category and have them spend more money in there, that they have the power to tell the drivers to stay quiet. They have the power to tell the drivers how to control the temperature. They have a feature there that says bags, no bags. We already know that. So this is yet another feature by a product team that has not taken trips, and that has no clue what they're talking about. The same as Uber Pro, where they lied to us and said it was developed by the drivers, for the drivers. No, it was developed by Uber to manipulate the drivers so that we engage in the Uber Olympics, the gold level, the diamond level, the platinum level, where we're not getting any rewards truly, but they want us to work more. They want to suck us into a psychology to work more. That's part of my recap, that these things are not well thought through. They're spending millions of dollars of them. They should be spending the money on security, upping the game in the app for drivers and passengers, and spending all of these wasted money on these dumb features that don't work. They should be spending it on safety. And then in that discussion, the entire energy turned, and we made a decision here today, B. Banton, is that we're going to get a new company off the ground. We committed to it, just do it. That a company was born today, name to be determined, by the drivers for the public. That's power. That's GOAT, greatest of all time. So that's our recap. That's our recap. JJ, the karaoke rideshare driver. No Uluba Olympics for me. No, I'm not going to any Uluba Olympics. I appreciate you saying that, JJ. No Uber Olympics. We strike. There shall be no Uber Olympics. We don't need medals. We don't need a medal, a gold medal, or a platinum medal, or a diamond medal, because your rewards are so stupid. We get those benefits anyway if we have a Costco gas card. There's nothing there of value to us. All you're trying to do is keep us driving. You've given us nothing. You've spent millions and millions and millions of dollars introducing features by product teams that have never driven, that don't understand the drivers, that cannot and do not have the ability to connect with drivers, yet that's where you spend the money. And you think that we're going to come to your Olympic Games. We're not, because we Uber pros. Every single one of us knows the business. We know the business. We drive. We're on the street, right? So dark. That's what we say to that idea. We're going to go dark on that idea. Kunet Technologies. No, we're going to come up with a good name like Robar. We're going to call it Goat. Or we've got some really cool names floating out there. What's the best way to discuss that with me? Just text me and then let's have a phone call. Let's have a phone call. No geofence. I love that. Yeah, they took all the fun out of it with a new surge. Cool. She's going to law school. JJ, so she's out of the rideshare game soon. Cool. We may need your legal services down the line. Rideshare Iowa, no Uber at all. I've quit them 2 years ago, and the removal of surge, replacing it with a flat $5 to $7 was the complete nail in the coffin. I'll never go back to driving. I appreciate you sharing that with us. And I understand. I fully understand where you're coming from. I really do. It's because of silly, not thought out ideas that have actually damaged their company, hasn't helped their company. Exactly, rideshare helper. A rideshare owned platform is a brilliant idea, like a co-op for drivers. Very, very well said. Very well said. Journey with Jordan says Dara doesn't even understand how the app or service works. That is a true statement again, right? He took one ride. Did you guys see how nervous the guy was? He even screwed up. He went past the street. Didn't even know his own app. Oh my God, it was embarrassing. It was so cringeworthy. It was so freaking painful to watch that. The guy in the car spending billions of dollars on his app and he doesn't even know how to use it. Geez, like pain in the membrane. Did you guys see that? Yeah, I'm going to go to a 2-hour mark. Joe Driver for Idaho. Did you guys see that? Sorry, urgent text here quickly. Sorry about that. Got another booking. That's another quick $120. Easy at night. Quick trip. Apologize. Let's just do this quickly. There we go. Uber Tractor. Co-op ride. Yeah, that's a good name. Bird Flowers. I like that. Co-op. Co-op. Yeah, driving and cruising around is a dream job, but we need to make fair wages. Yeah, you know, it is fun to cruise around. It is fun to meet people. It's not fun to refill your tank at these gas prices, and it's not fun to get that type of compensation we're currently getting. So if you can make the job fun and actually put money in the bank, I say carry on. Otherwise, you have to reinvent yourselves. Rick Reviews, the little mouse. Yeah, quiet like a mouse. Exactly. I had to do a quick transaction there. All right, where are we? 1 hour 53. We are going to make the 2-hour line. Thanks to you guys. Wow, you kept it going today. Woo! Bam! Ideas. Positivity. Wow, we had so much freaking energy in this room. This 2 hours just went by. Now the plane is coming down to the 2-hour landing. Rideshare professor has got to go out. I just bought another off-road buggy. I want to see how my mechanics are doing on it. Crazy wild engine in it. Let me show you. Where's this little sucker? It's a beast. It's beast mode. Where's my little beast? Very, very powerful 2.0 think it's a 2.5 liter, yeah, 2.5 liter engine. Could be beast mode. Go racing a bit. Almost halfway through the stream. 4 hours. I'm not doing 4 hours journey with Jordan. I did it once, but I love your humor. Keep it coming. 4 hours. God, you guys are funny, dude. You guys are so funny today. I love it. But I ain't doing 4 hours. I'm chasing those last 4 minutes and 41 seconds, 50 seconds. Yeah, that buggy is mean. I have a lot of VWs. I got to admit, it's one of my weaknesses. I have VW buses, insane off-road racing bugs, dune bugs. I love VWs. Got to admit, I started working on them, I think, when I was 13 years old. Love them. I can take the VW engine apart, eyes closed, and put it back together, eyes closed. Such an easy motor to work on. And that bug has snake skin interior. Obviously not real snake skin. I'm not into killing animals, but it's synthetic snake skin interior. Racing seat belts, leather seats, insane Alpine sound system, racing differential. The transmission in that thing is sick. All Bilstein shock absorbers, 2.5 engine free flow, fiberglass body, hood opening up forward. I mean, I did not spare expenses on that car. I'm going to demo it in the sand dunes. I'm going to get my drone to fly up, and then I'm going to lock in my drone to the car so that my drone follows the car around in the sand dunes, and I'm going to make a video here. It's coming in summer. I take out all my toys, again with my kids. We go up there once in a while. We race down in San Diego or up in Pismo. But in summer, I want to film it. You know, on a nice hot day, I want to film it from above with the drone. Should be fun. Yes, it was another good class. I don't want to see it as a class, like whereas I'm the teacher. I'm a participating student, my friends. Doug Miles Media. This is one big house with a lot of good ideas, and we're all in it. I'm just facilitating the platform. I don't want to see myself. We hung with you for 4 hours. Yes, you did. We need to celebrate that, you guys. There's not like a teacher-student session here. It's a live session where we ride share with Bearded Daddy, said Torsten, check out my Dara comments. Will do. This is a session where we get to communicate with the public, where the public gets to see our feed, where the public can tap into our energy levels and see who we are, what we're about, what we stand for. You know, that I think is more the live feed. And if you can do a live feed on a topic that's hot, for example, in the news today, obviously is hot, this quiet feature, the silly feature that they've brought out. The news is talking about it. So we got to capitalize on that. I'm sure Dustin's made a video. I'm sure everyone, Apptrepreneurs made a video. I'm sure Geo's made a video. I'm sure Harry's made a video about this quiet mode. So we got to capitalize on the Google searches and get the public into these rooms so that they can see what's really going on and what we really think about temperature control. And hey, I have bags with me. We know you have bags with you. You think you'd be getting in our car and leaving your bags behind? Which freaking idiot thought of this feature? Bags, yes or no? I pull up, right? I can see the person has bags. Do you think the guy's going to go to the airport and leave his bags behind? He's going to say, excuse me, I have bags. Cool, let's load them. Dumbest feature on the planet. Dumb. As dumb could be. And they probably spent a fortune on it. Why doesn't it say security? Yes, no. There's security on board. Dash cams, blah, blah, blah. No. Which dumb idiot thought of this one? This product manager said, oh, I had these things on my wish list in July, and they came to fruition in December. Buddy, get in the freaking car and do 200 trips. Come back and rewrite this crap. Seriously? Oh, lol, I forgot my bag. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Don't you see how stupid we think this is? I'm an SUV driver, a black driver, who sees this in my feature, in my app. I laugh at this. Any hotel, any airport, any person I pick up at a house, at a business, they either have baggage with them, luggage, or they don't. And if they do have luggage, and I know they're going to the airport, I ask you, do you think they're going to leave the luggage behind, the baggage behind? So what's this BS feature? Bags? Yes, no? Please tell us, Uber, could you rather take that money that you spent on creating that icon, that category, that testing? Could you go and rather spend that on safety, please? Bring in a safety feature here instead of coming up with dumbass shit like this? Come on, man. I learned a lot as well, BMX Pac-Man. I appreciate you saying that. I learned a lot as well. I learned that it's time for a new company. It's time for new leadership. It's time to say no to stupid ideas like the Pro Olympics, gold, platinum, and diamond. It's time to say no to stupid features like bags, yes, no. Bags, yes, no. Yeah, I'm getting bags under my eyes because of this. It is insane. Leonard Legocky, you tell me. Sorry, I didn't see the first part of your question. If you could repeat that, please, Leonard. I load and unload all luggage and open doors, and I do it all with UberX. Exactly. If you want tips, right? Like Bart says, if you want tips, if you want to get a good tip after a trip, and you have 10 UberX trips, X trips that take you to an airport, every single time, let's say 2 to 4 people and there's luggage. If you, out of 10 trips, every single time load the luggage for them, right? Good little bit of exercise, lifting, putting in, is, keeps the muscles active as well. You're putting it in, and you calculate over 100 airport trips or 200 airport trips, and you did this consistently over and over again, versus a guy who never loaded the luggage, who never even helped put the luggage in the back, who didn't do that little bit of exercise. Let's compare the tips in any of the categories, XL, SUV, Lux. I do no work, no lifting of the bags. You do it all yourself, or I do it, right? You do that for a father with a family who's already got the stress level through the roof and he's in an XL wanting to go to the airport, and you do the lifting for them. You might have yourself $5, $10, $15 tip. I'll do it all day long, not only for the exercise, but for the probability and the percentage rate going up that I will get a tip after a trip, right? And for those people who cannot lift luggage or too weak or have a back problem, I hear you. I understand. You don't have to. You can tell the passenger, hey, you know what? I have a back problem. I can't lift that. You're going to have to do the lifting. Okay. I understand that. Signuk says they should be adding a $5 option for additional stops for fast food or quick convenience store stops. Love that idea. Love, 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 love that idea. I always lift. It's important. Exactly, Prince. And there we go. The higher your rating, for example, Bart Lawhorn and I have the same rating, 4.98 with Uber. The higher your rating, the higher your tips. Rating, the difference between a 4.75 and a 4.95 driver per year is $100 to a few $1,000s extra in tips. Tell you right now, I've done the numbers, I've run the numbers. And I see it with my drivers in my fleet that are part of my family. I see their ratings. I see their ratings go down. I say, why? You're representing my company. Put your best foot forward. How are your tips? When we talk about tips, you know, every Tuesday when the checks are cut, we talk about the tips of the week. I can see it, right? I can see who tries and who doesn't try. 4.97, there we go. Pay extra for car seat and booster, there we go. Christian Hernandez, hi, I'm new. You're welcome, my friend. Anything you need, email me or text me, Christian. Any help we can give you and the way we can support you, Mr. Hernandez, we'll gladly do that. I shake my head at Uber drivers who just pop the trunk and let the passengers sling their bag into the trunk itself. Some passengers are so mad they have to do it, they damage the trunk on purpose. Yeah, true statement. Possible fine if riders eat in cars if not approved by the driver. It's a good idea. I don't know if that'll, in theory, I don't know how it'll play out in practice, but good ideas, lots of good ideas. I made it to the 2-hour line. Thumbs up to all of you. Got to rock and roll. Remember, I promised to make it to 2 hours. Some people said I should go to 4 hours. Ain't happening. I appreciate you guys. I'm out of here. Give me 50 quick thumbs up and I'm out of here. Thank you, bye. Bye, I need 50 and I'm out of here. Got one from Signuk, I got one from Prince Kemp, I got 2, I got another 6 from Tommy, so I got 8, I got 9. I need 50, there we go. Rick Reviews, help me. There we go. Almost there, 3/4 of the way. Yes. Yep, got it. That's the frequency I love leaving on. Then I'm a happy guy. And my day remains happy. And whatever we discussed today was magical. It was amazing. Amazing stuff was produced today. Thanks to you. Thanks to our house. I wish all of you, Fredo Gonzalez, Ace, Rob, Yazin, Robert Tunica, Ram Jam Ram, I wish all of you an amazing day. I ask you to drive safe. You are very, very important. You are worthy. Have fun. Network. Form friendships. Take care of your family, your brothers, your sisters, your friends. And always put the best energy out there. Love you all. Goodbye. And now I put my finger on that little red button at the bottom that says end stream. And I wish you nothing but a great day.